thought we'd do a new game today. Got this game yesterday. Big fan of wrestling, so yeah, why not spice things up a bit by playing a bit of WWE. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Okay, what's this? So Daniel Bryan is a hell of a competitor, have to say. Hi Emily, nice for you to join. Yeah, I thought I'd play a different game today. As I said, I do love wrestling, so... Right, I'm going to skip this one, just because I want to get into the action. I do apologise. What are then? Right, okay. Perform a limb, target, attack, same grapple. I don't see this arm.
Welcome everybody to WWE Velocity. Michael Cole here alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. We kick things off with John Cena against a local competitor named Bryan Danielson.
I gotta say, Cole, I'm surprised Cena's not rapping at all tonight.
Well, that's because John Cena is focused. He's facing Brock Lesnar on SmackDown next week, and he's going to make an example of Bryan Danielson right here tonight.
I got this game yesterday. I'm still trying to get used to the controls.
Nearly driven through the mat.
Perform a limb, target, attack.
Scoop slam. This Bryan Danielson guy looks a little nerdy, but apparently he's got a pretty impressive pedigree. Where'd he come from?
Cole, Bryan Danielson began his training with a former WWE...
Right, perform a limb target. How will we do this then? Okay, press X in front of the standing opponent for a front face, then hold R1 and square. Okay, makes sense.
Champion, Monday Night Raw's own Shawn Michaels. Before his big comeback, HBK actually started a wrestling school, and we're seeing one of its graduates.
Velocity. When was last time Velocity? I think
take all the wind out of you.
Corey mentioned Bryan Danielson training with Shawn Michaels, and I see some of that high-flying pedigree, but this kid doesn't strike me as a main event material like H. Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring.
Yeah, look at the quickness by Cena.
So Emily, how you doing?
John Cena's modified powerbomb has defeated some heavy hitters as of late, and a small guy like Bryan Danielson has to have a huge target on his back.
Question
is, pretty amazing, Saxton. He picks up his opponent as if he's doing a belly-to-back suplex, then twists him around in midair and plants him like somebody would do with a rock bottom.
Interesting question.
Elbow drop! And his elbow finds the mark. John Cena has shown his strength there in the early going, getting the upper hand on Danielson.
Yeah, Danielson's got some technical skill, but he's starting to be overwhelmed by Cena's brute force.
The two of you mentioned Cena's devastating modified powerbomb. What will work on a tiny loser like Bryan Danielson?
Okay, again, let's see how we do this. Perform grabbing the ring. Press X at the head of the ground. Oh, I have done that.
Won't do for Brock Lesnar. I think Cena might have to develop something new to take down the next big thing. It's anything but comfortable, guys.
The damage has been done. Nobody on the roster stretches an opponent quite as effectively.
If he keeps calling out Brock Lesnar, John Cena may just be a speed bump on Brock's road to WrestleMania. Brock won the Royal Rumble, so he'll be in the main event that night, and
he's got him covered.
Just power out.
Leave a comment. Let me know who you think is your favourite wrestler.
No, he reverses it.
Going for an encore here. He's trying to mangle his face here.
Guys, are we about to see a scrawny nerd? Back in control of Cena. Right back to the arm.
Great strategy. Weaken the poor, powerful Cena by taking away one of his arms.
Bryan sticking to his wheelhouse, not taking any unnecessary risks here against John Cena.
Oh, just looking to control and neutralize the bigger man. Cena, though, back to his feet, and Bryan continues to work on the arm, but now Cena, test of strength, and you don't want to get into a power battle with John.
Absolutely not. Cover here.
And a kick out.
My favourite wrestler has to be separated.
And again, Cena powering Danielson down.
Oh, look at this incredible core strength by Danielson.
Cena cannot believe that he can't get Danielson's shoulders on the mat. Gonna try it again, and Danielson able to reverse and send Cena flying. Incredible sequence.
Oh, man, Cena just took Danielson's head off.
As we say, sometimes there's no replacement for brute force.
Come on, John Cena in the ring.
Big move coming. Mind buster.
Thunderous. Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Oh,
Let me tell you, the human body was not meant to be slammed like that.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
What the fuck was that? Get up here.
Yes, and Bryan Danielson may have just closed the book on this one.
This one's over, guys.
You don't get stretched like that and expect to walk the same way.
Counter here. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
He lands the strike with great accuracy.
Cover Cena for the pin, okay?
Too close for cover.
Well, John Cena has the pride of a champion, and he always finds a way to
beat. You're Bryan Danielson. What do you do at this point as he whips Cena across the ring?
Oh, Cena gets up a boot just in time.
And now John Cena looking to take over. Looking up, put Bryan Danielson where he wants him. And here's the cover. And he got him. Cena with the win over Bryan Danielson.
Couldn't get a choice in that.
Valiant effort by Danielson, but Cena was just too much tonight.
A hard-fought victory tonight for Cena. Got to be impressed with Cena tonight.
Next match. New content log. John Cena 03. Okay. Does that mean he was in 2003 or? I don't know. I mean, this isn't this. Just gonna be quiet for a second so you guys can hear this. Yeah, NXT used to be quite shit, to be fair. I didn't like NXT back in the day. Do you prefer the NXT now? I mean, I watched the NXT takeover that pay-per-view was amazing. Right, we're going to skip to the next match just so we can get a match done. Where's the rest of the news? Oh, okay.
We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be out on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
And once again, we see a return to this specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
In the corner facing it. Okay.
Lariat!
You can say whatever you want to say about The Miz. He's a loudmouth, but he's the Unified Tag Team Champion. He's the United States Champion. And the fact of the matter is, this guy, Daniel Bryan, has to show some respect for the WWE throne.
Yeah, respect is due to The Miz. I mean, just because Miz comes out here in the WWE Universe, disrespects him for absolutely no reason, doesn't give Bryan the permission to do the same thing.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Observing the relationship between The Miz and Daniel Bryan, I don't think there's any chance Bryan is going to forget the embarrassment he went through earlier. So what if Daniel Bryan doesn't want to show Miz any respect?
What if he's going to get the hell beaten out of him? What's going to happen? He's not going to make it far if he continues discord with The Miz.
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
Flying.
Drops the elbow on him. You know, Daniel Bryan comes out here and says he's been wrestling all over the world. But honestly, who cares? I've never heard of him until he showed up at NXT.
Well, the things you've never heard of could fill the entire internet, Cole. All the WWE pros have heard of Daniel Bryan. This guy's been competing on the independent scene for 10 years. Daniel Bryan is ready to go in a lot of people's opinion.
The cover. And Chris Jericho gets the shoulder up.
Gonna take more than that. Cole, I mentioned how Daniel Bryan's gained some traction on the independents, but I think you're still dumbfounded.
Where the hell are you
Find a computer, man. Invest in some research. Be a broadcast journalist like myself.
So wait a minute, Corey. Just because this guy's wrestling in a high school gym in front of what, 50 people, I'm supposed to be impressed? You're sounding like the rest of these internet guys, posting and blogging, believing in what you read on the dirt sheets. There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
Wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan, a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking? Look at this.
In the chat. Get.
He's got his eyes set on his chest.
Oh, I'm thinking the champion is starting to realize he underestimated this rookie.
Jericho's in trouble. Can we be seeing a monumental upset?
Monumental upset would be an
Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Some sort of boy. See, I told you. Oh, boy, this one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Dan.
Oh, my God.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
So I think I remember this match.
Michael, for what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Daniel
Bryan thinks he...
Oh, breaker!
Bastard. NXT now is so much better. It's now actually
veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move.
Towards Raw and SmackDown.
And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You know, I'm losing. I'm not even getting a chance.
Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him.
See what Daniel has to say now. I definitely remember this match. Hated the Nexus. Heath Slater's hair. What the fuck was that? Okay, here we go, here we go.
Look at the Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
What now? What now?
And just like that, this move is leading the charge. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high.
Where the hell are you going?
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
Yeah, so it's sad to hear about what happened.
That'll put you in a world of trouble.
Roman Reigns is not exactly.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. I think Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. The guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT. Oh, a knee!
Lights out.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune. And Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
Yeah, if you got the video, please like, subscribe. Make me happy.
He's just so dominant. I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight? The NXT winner earned.
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future. He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's done that. Cover the miss for a pin.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would, watch it, Miz. There's no recovering from that.
He needs to capitalize on it now.
He's going to try and pin me. Fucker. Oh, what are you missing for you, twat?
Tough situation to be in right here.
Yeah, you have to think this is not going to end well.
Driven down. Here it comes. He's got him.
Still push for fun out of the end.
The Miz is looking to end this.
That's what the thing to do is
Daniel Bryan getting absolutely punished right now.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Right. Fuck's sake. I hate that. I hate this new pin thing.
The Miz wins.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
The Miz wins. And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
Of course we're going to try it. Jesus Christ.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal trucker. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States Champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Okay, what was the next one? One strike. Get up, you prick.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and The Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous of The Miz.
We'll still get used to it, see.
Keep your eye on this one.
See how it goes. Come on, get it. Get it.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. And that briefcase is a near guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, yes, yes! The Miz wins! The Miz wins!
So I'm still getting used to...
We got our money's worth for that one. Take a look.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion.
Pretend that didn't happen. We're damaging first. Yeah, we're damaging first. Okay.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States Champion.
Miz was saving himself. Targeting the chest area.
CV. What's CV, mate? Nick? CV.
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
Does that mean what's his name? Not sure.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. He's going for it all. Talk about leaving your feet. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
So CV. Not sure what that means. Bar Gamer DZ.
Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defended the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
And that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label.
So Gamer DZ.
The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it.
Running knee! Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous. Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1%. The Miz is looking at this.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Perfectly executed.
I can't believe it, Michael.
Beautiful.
Bryan is not playing right now.
A rolling elbow. He stopped his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Not The Miz.
This looks to be a barn burner.
And here's a cover. And Miz kicks out.
Nice kick out.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! The champion into the cover! Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Not yet. Too early.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
The Miz is looking at
no,
this.
not again. Come on.
Skull-crushing finale.
Now that's how you successfully
Surely
defend your title.
He's got the shoulders down.
I can't do this pin thing.
Yes! The Miz
Can't do
wins!
it. Oh my fucking
Miz
God.
wins!
We're gonna be able to do this, right? No.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion.
Try again.
His chest may be black and blue after this. Ooh, what an uppercut!
There it is. That went to plan.
Back body drop. Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high.
I don't want to get up top.
Up top turnbuckle with a crushing missile drop kick. Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan.
In the ring. I'm scared.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
And Daniel Bryan avoids the early pin.
Wow.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. I just cannot believe the disrespect the Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect? That the Miz slapped Daniel Bryan in the face on the very first episode of NXT. If I were ever to be on NXT, I'd never take that kind of abuse from my pro.
You on NXT?
You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from the Miz.
Yes! The Miz wins! The Miz wins!
This is like the 4th time now, for fuck's sake.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
This is not the fuck.
Here is your
this game
winner,
must be on the fucking
and
hardest
still
game.
the United States Champion.
And again.
Look at the Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart, he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States Champion.
Miz was saving himself. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Elbow drop.
Look at that bitch.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here in Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
I'm trying to defeat The Miz.
Zeroing in on the chest. Down to the floor.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight.
Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
And Miz is as crafty as the day is long. That makes for a pretty interesting confrontation.
Bryan is not playing right now.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. And a savage clothesline.
How do I perform a cut work now? Come on, bitch.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight.
So again,
the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? Turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT.
Yeah.
Look at this. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never... His shoulders are down. Kicks out in the nick of time.
Still too fresh.
Oh, look at this.
Miz was able to get out of the way there.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat meat? Why would anyone? Please tell me.
Oh, going for it! Going for it!
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
We might be looking at a new champ here.
Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. The champion into the cover. 2. And a kick out at 2.
That's why Bryan's considered a wrestling genius out there.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Look at this. Miz.
He's
just so dominant.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
He's lining him up.
Oh, not again.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Bryan is not playing right now.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
He's focusing on the face now.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
And it's Bryan showing some agility. Submission specialist Daniel Bryan. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
That should do it. The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
And he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
The upper body absorbing a great deal of pain here. Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high. Look out!
Oh, I knew you were going to reverse it. For fuck's sake. It's not ending.
Bryan is not playing right now.
He's too quick for him there. Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Looks like it's locked in firmly.
The challenger simply will not be denied. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh no.
The Miz is looking to end this.
No, come on. For fuck's sake. Can't do this again.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys. This is the
The champion into the cover. 2, 3.
For fuck's sake.
Yes,
Fucking,
yes,
how many
The
times
Miz
he's got to
wins.
fucking
The
take this
Miz
shit?
wins.
Oh my god.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Alright, we're doing this one more time. We're doing this one more time.
Still the United
Still a prick.
States champion.
Alright, last fight. How can I not beat this fucking Miz?
His astonishing acrobatics coming through here. Flies from the top turnbuckle with the missile drop kick.
Oh, get up.
He's going for the double play with this move. Back inside the ring now. Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat. Going to the top. Really high risk. He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him,
he goes for the cover. And Daniel Bryan kicks out.
It's way too early.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back. Bringing it back between the ropes. He finally got it, guys. He's going for it all.
Don't get up. Ain't got time to play.
That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. That briefcase is a near-guaranteed WWE Championship win.
Okay, Michael, I know where you're going to go with this. I know what you're trying to lead to. Yes, Daniel Bryan hasn't won a title here yet, but he's only been on the roster for 8 months. Give him time.
Two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There's a pin now, and the champ kicks out.
Too early in the match to end it.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed the Nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish.
What is his signature move? Who is this?
On NXT, back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight? The NXT winner earned.
I can easily imagine it. Despite your thoughts, I believe that Daniel Bryan has many more main events in his future.
Got him with the elbow drop. I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan and that vegan nerd.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the...
Here's a cover.
What the fuck? Why did I put it so early?
Yes! The Miz wins!
Oh my god.
The Miz wins!
This is not
Now's
enough.
a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
I said last time, this time, this is going to be last fucking... Oh, why have I quit it? Why have I quit it? Oh, twat, press the wrong button. We'll do it again. Come on, let me quit. We watch this video. There we go. What, come on.
He's got his eyes set on his chest. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drum. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Shoulder right to the midsection. With the point of the elbow.
Why'd you keep missing that shot? Fuck's sake.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT Pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an NXT Pro, then there's a 1% chance I'll continue. He's got him covered.
That's not going to do it. What a kick out.
A simply devastating elbow drop. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
I think things are about to get turned upside down.
I think you are correct. When this guy's on, look out.
Daniel.
Such a dangerous hold.
That one definitely hurt Cole.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Daniel Bryan kicks out easily. He hits him with a nasty chop.
It's not even reverse anything. This is a joke.
He's just so dominant.
The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan to negate that dangerous lapel lock.
Or negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years in WWE.
The Miz is showboating, but I'm not sure this occasion calls for it. Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
I don't know why anyone's surprised that The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship has come to this. The Miz can never keep an ally on his side.
Ain't that the truth? Every person the Awesome One has won the tag titles with has ended up hating The Miz. Remember the night after Extreme Rules when the Big Show's KO punch ended Show Miz?
Look at this.
Whoa!
Hurricane Rana!
Unbelievable athleticism.
Daniel Bryan took The Miz's spot at SummerSlam last month, and if he keeps this up, he'll take the U.S. title too.
Byron. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
That's called making a statement, Cole.
The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
I just cannot believe the disrespect The Miz had to endure at the hands of Daniel Bryan. All he wanted to do on NXT was help Bryan, and that vegan nerd never listened.
Whoa, disrespect? Disrespect.
His shoulders are down. This guy's a competitor. He's not going down yet. Wow. Going for it again.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Oh my God.
Miz with a nice reversal. The Miz is looking at this.
Didn't let me fucking reverse that. This is bullshit.
Just a brutal move.
This could be the turning point.
Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
That's too early for that.
Bryan is not playing right now.
The Miz is
If you get
calling
hits
for
this,
it.
I'm going again.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
German suplex. The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
Daniel Bryan with his patented skull-crushing headbutt.
Fucking stamina.
Right on the bridge of the nose. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior. Penny predicament. Two. Real close. Too close for comfort.
He's still in this.
There he goes again.
Come on. What the hell? Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
And it's Bryan showing some agility. Oh boy, he is rolling.
I'll reverse that.
And
I'll
look at hung up on the
reverse that.
second. He can finish him there.
Come on.
Toss to the outside. The Miz is calling for it.
He's close to being done here.
Incoming. Back in the ring again.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
What is he doing? What can he use his finisher?
Oh, the reversal by the Miz.
I reversed it. I million percent reversed it.
With a DDT.
I can't lose now. Fuck's sake.
Watch it. Miz. Right to the back of the neck.
Never underestimate the Miz's awesomeness.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
The Miz with a nice reversal.
Bryan is not playing right now.
Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Unleashing it.
Wasn't let me do the fucking yes log.
The second time now. Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
The championship is in serious jeopardy, guys.
Talk about a painful move.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big.
Don't get rope, for God's sake.
Lapel lock, the lapel lock is in.
That should do it.
Fuck's
Bodies
sake.
are not supposed to bend that way.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey. Lapel lock, the lapel lock is in.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Let me tell you, that can cause some serious injury.
Hi,
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Oh, what are you doing?
He's trying to mangle his face here.
Oh, no.
Got the shoulders down. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that. Not yet. Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
Oh boy,
he is rolling.
Can I be your mod? What do you mean, what?
The Miz is looking to end this.
I reversed it. Fuck's sake.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Never underestimate the Miz's awesomeness.
And he goes for the pin. 2, 3.
Oh, I'm not doing this again.
Yes, yes.
Actually,
the Miz wins.
joke.
The Miz wins.
I can't seem to beat the fucking Miz.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
From the opening bell, this
Can I be
match
your mod?
was one for the
Here is your
ages.
Fortnite game
Almost
Alpha
speechless.
High Fortnite Alpha, how you doing, mate? Can I be your mod?
Champion,
Yeah, What do you mean by that, sorry, mate?
Daniel Bryan gave it his all, but The Miz remains
last
champion.
and final time.
Bryan should rewatch this to see where he went. He hits a huge elbow drop. Look at The Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw. He made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
So how are you guys? You got good?
Back inside the ring now. I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam. Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight? The NXT winner earned. The champion into the cover. Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Nice kick out.
At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Come on.
Daniel Bryan offering some American and Japanese flavor right here.
Look out! Pinfall attempt here from Daniel Bryan. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Too early in the match to end it.
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
Whoa, down he goes. That was impressive, Cole.
This looks to be a barn burner.
Oh, now it's locked in good.
It's heating up now.
And it's reversed. Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Referee stops the count on the ropes.
See, if he gets
Michael may have bragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
And Miz is as crafty as the day is long. That makes for a pretty interesting confrontation.
Again, still getting used to this game, guys. Of course he reverses.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah.
I reversed that. You fucking guys saw reverse that. What the fuck?
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. The Miz is looking to end this.
This is a joke.
Got all that neck breaker.
This could be it. And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title. Look at this.
Oh, fuck off. Come on.
Skull-crushing finale.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
No, don't do this, man.
The champion into the cover. And he manages to get the shoulder up. How? How?
I don't know how either.
Second time's a charm.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Oh, elbow. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Put up your twat.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something. Well, what happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight again?
Will this be enough?
Oh, do you know what? For fuck's sake!
The Miz wins! The Miz wins!
Alright, okay, well, we're not continuing this anymore. I'm getting too annoyed with this shit.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Oh, fuck off, you shit. Can't win a fucking championship in your life. That's disappointing. Disappointing. It just weren't working for me. I don't know what was going on. But I'm going to ignore it for now. And I'm going to play again tomorrow. Actually complete the Return of Daniel Bryan. So I do apologise for how long this is taking. But again, it is my first time playing it. But yeah, I appreciate all you for watching. And you guys are beautiful. See you in the next video.